So don't you just love when two of the things that you're really passionate about collide? See, I love tech and I also enjoy working out quite a lot, which is why these past 10 days have been really exciting for me. Why? Well, because fresh after reviewing the Realme Watch, I managed to get my hands on this. Now this right here is the Amazfit Bip S, which is a direct competitor to the Realme Watch. So if you were confused between one or the two, don't worry, because in this video, I'll walk you through my full review of the Amazfit Bip S and I will be comparing it every step of the way to the Realme Watch. So without any further ado, let's get the show on the road. But guys, before we get on with the video, make sure to hit the bell icon and subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't already, so that you don't miss out on any quality tech content that we put out. Now that you've done that, let's get on with the video. Now design wise, the Amazfit Bip S has been constructed in entirety using plastic, save for this stainless steel crown that you see here. Yeah, I'll talk more about that later, but for now all you need to know is that if the Realme Watch reminded you of the Apple Watch, then the Bip S is undoubtedly going to remind you of the Pebble time. Now don't get me wrong, resemblance in design in 2020 is unavoidable, and on the whole, the Bip S doesn't look half bad, especially owing to its unique two-toned finish. But I will recommend you pick up the wearable in more peppy hues if you want the maximum style points. So when compared to the Realme Watch, well, I'll be honest with you, the Bip S just does not look that good. Now while both the watches make use of plastic in their construction, the Realme Watch just feels more polished. I mean, take the straps on these two wearables for instance. The ones on the Bip S have a sharp edge which doesn't make wearing the watch uncomfortable, but it also doesn't give the wear it and forget it feeling I got after wearing the Realme Watch, which comes with more plush straps. Plus, unlike the Bip S, they offer really cool cavity to tuck in the strap too. Now you can even look at the bundled accessories, and while you get a minimalistic magnetic charging dock with the Realme Watch, you'll get a prop-in fixed dock with the Bip S. Now I used a similar one with my Mi Band 3 and honestly it loosened up after some usage, so I don't really have high hopes with the Bip S's charger either. I also like how the crown on the Realme Watch sits flush with its chassis and doesn't stick out like the one on the Bip S. Now while the button on the Bip S doesn't prick me while I was doing a push-up, it did turn off the watch and exited back to the main screen multiple times, which is a little annoying. Now that being said, the one good thing about the Bip S's design is that it maintains a sleeker profile as compared to the competition, as its heart rate monitor doesn't protrude outwards as much as it does on the Realme Watch. Also, the wearable comes with 5 ATM waterproof rating, which ensures that you can go out for a swim wearing the Bip S without worrying about damaging the watch. But if you ask me purely in terms of looks and comfort, then I would definitely pick up the Realme Watch over the Bip S any given day. It's simply put just a more stylish watch. So when I reviewed the Realme Watch, a lot of you, and I mean a lot of you guys hated the bezels on this watch. So I don't really know what you're going to make of the even bigger bezels on the Bip S. Spec-wise, the Bip S ships with a 1.28-inch transflective color LCD display with a resolution of 176 by 176 pixels. And you can tell by the design shots, the display is bordered by even thicker bezels as you'd find on the Realme Watch. Moreover, the Realme Watch features a 1.4-inch 323 by 323 pixels LCD screen, making it much sharper and colorful. So, is the display on the Realme Watch better? Well, not necessarily. Now see, I do agree that the display on the Realme Watch is better, it is more colorful and it is bigger and more vibrant. But the transflective panel on the Bip S, this is meant for outdoor usage. So the brighter your surroundings are, the better you will be able to see the contents on the screen. Moreover, since a transflective screen consumes much less power compared to an LCD display, the Bip S can supposedly last up to 40 days. Now I'll talk more about this claim in a later section, but suffice it to say, the battery life on this watch is insanely better than what you get with the Realme Watch, and it's all because of the screen. So how is the screen to use in general? Well, it's not a black and white panel and you do get a color display here, and it's really good. In fact, I prefer it over the Realme Watch's screen, even though it doesn't come with the same sharpness level. Why? Well, because the screen on the Amazfit Bip S is not my primary window to the world. That's still going to be the one on my phone. No, not this phone, the one I'm recording this video with right now, but you get the gist. So I am happy that I can read notifications clearly on the Bip S's display, and that the display offers very good viewing angles too, so it's a win. And the best part is that the Bip S comes with an always on display, meaning if I'm typing a script, then I don't have to raise my wrist to check the time all the time. Pun intended. And honestly, the touch response also felt slightly better on the Amazfit Bip S as compared to the Realme Watch, but that could have something to do with the snappy user interface you get with the Amazfit's offering. And that neatly segues me to the next section. Now, software-wise, the Amazfit Bip S boots the company's proprietary operating system, which, simply put, is just more refined and polished than what you get with the Realme Watch. But before I talk about any of that, let me just show you how to navigate around the watch. Now, to navigate around the Bip S, you'll have to use a combination of touch-based gestures and the physical crown, which doubles up as a back button. Now, swiping down on the wearable screen will bring down the quick shortcuts, including a D&D mode, a brightness toggle, and your music widget. Swiping left or right on the main display will allow you to cycle through your widgets, and you can swipe up or down on a widget to access more settings for the same. For instance, if I swipe down on the weather widget, it'll show me the expected forecast for the next couple of days as well. Now, swiping up on the home screen will show you your notifications, and pressing the crown once will bring up the app tray from where you can access various workout modes, set alarms, etc. So why do I feel that the user interface that you get with the Amazfit Bip S is superior to what you get with the Realme Watch? Well, there are a couple of reasons. Firstly, the UI animations on the Bip S never showed any signs of stutter or lag, but navigating through the Realme Watch always felt choppy. In fact, a lot of you guys pointed it out in the comment section of my review of the watch too. Secondly, the Bip S comes with more watch faces from the get-go, and you get a choice of 40 different watch faces to choose from on the wearable. Thirdly, and this is the most important one for me, you can access more than one notification on the Bip S, whereas with the Realme Watch, you'll only be able to see one notification which was sent to you the last. So even if you have a lot of messages coming in, you can simply scroll through them without reaching for your phone. And don't worry, the Bip S can fit in really long messages too. You also get features like setting the alarm, answering calls, or controlling your music playback on the Bip S. And no, before anyone asks, you can't store songs on the Bip S as the wearable doesn't come with built-in storage. Now, I'm not entirely surprised that the Amazfit Bip S offers a better user experience when it comes to software. Now, I mean, think about it. Amazfit has been in the game for longer, and the Realme Watch is only the company's second wearable. So I'm sure that with the passage of time, they will be able to smoothen out the weak links in the armor. But there are a couple of things I want Amazfit to address as well. It's a 5k rupee smartwatch, so the brand should have added an option to revert to notifications. Heck, I would have been happy with quick replies too, but you can't interact with notifications on the Bip S at all. I mean, if you think about it, the design of the Bip S is more or less the same as the Bip Lite and the Bip launched a while ago. So if the brand is not spending on reworking the outer casing, why not offer more features on the inside? Secondly, the notifications don't support a lot of emoticons, so a lot of your messages will have question marks in them. And lastly, much like the Realme Watch, you cannot load any apps on the Bip S or any Amazfit watch to my knowledge. Now, you do need a companion app to use the Bip S, and here Amazfit really shines over Realme. The companion app for the Bip S is a lot more feature rich when compared to the Realme Link app, and you get a ton more features like the ability to follow your friend or relative's health in real time and generating data for activities like your water intake and measuring your BMI. Plus, unlike the Realme Link app, the Amazfit's app is also compatible with iOS, which basically means that if you bought a very expensive iPhone recently and want a budget wearable to go with it, then you cannot get the Realme Watch because it's just not supported. You will have to buy the Bip S. Now, the biggest differentiator between the Realme Watch and the Amazfit Bip S is that the Amazfit Bip S comes with a built-in 28nm Sony GPS chip, which basically allows you to map your runs or your walks outdoors without having to carry your phone with you. Also, unlike the Realme Watch, you can track pool or outdoor swim workouts with the Bip S too. Coming to the rest of the features, the watch can track up to 10 different activities. However, upon launch, you'll only get access to 6, including outdoor running, walking, cycling, treadmill, and aforementioned swimming and outdoor swimming. Now, the company says that it will add support for elliptical trainer and other workouts soon via an OTA. However, as of writing the script for this review, I'm yet to receive the same. Now, during my time with the Bip S, I noticed that the watch tracked steps with a great degree of accuracy, and it really ever added go steps to the tally. In fact, wearing the Realme Watch and the Bip S side by side, I can confidently say that the Bip S tracked my steps with more precision. Now, I'm also glad that the watch comes with a built-in GPS, as I could leave my phone at home and still get extremely accurate distance measurements along with route mapping. I did my standard 3.6 kilometer cycling loop with the Bip S, and the watch informed me that I traversed 3.4 kilometers, which is a little off, but it's still better than what I got with the Realme Watch. The Bip S is also fantastic at sleep tracking, and not only was the wearable able to correctly tell the time I went to sleep and the time I woke up, but it also gave me much deeper insights into my sleeping patterns when compared to the Realme Watch. Now, the sleep accuracy on the wearable is honestly the best I've ever seen, and if you toss and turn a lot in bed too, I highly recommend opting for the Bip S, as it'll help you identify and maybe better your sleeping patterns too. Lastly, the wearable also lets you track your heart rate, as it comes with continuous heart rate tracking, and the results I got with the watch were on par with the Realme Watch as well as the rest of the variables I had lying around. Now, there is no SpO2 monitor on board, so if you want that, then the Realme Watch is your guy. Oh, and the battery life has been phenomenal on the Bip S. Now, when I unboxed the wearable, the watch was at 48% charge and it still lasted me 6 days with the notifications enabled. That's the battery life you get with the Realme Watch at 100% charge level. So yeah, the Bip S is the clear winner when it comes to battery life as well. Now, the Amazfit Bip S cost rupees 4,999 rupees, and for the price, I think this wearable is a no-brainer. Now, unless your budget is hard capped at 4,000 rupees and you cannot spend 1 rupee extra, only then I would say that go for the Realme Watch, but between these two, I would definitely pick the Bip S. Now, I do agree that the Realme Watch comes with a better looking design and it also offers a more color rich display, but at the same time, the Bip S tracked my activities more accurately. It gave me deeper insights into my sleeping patterns, it had a better notification support and a better software experience in general, and it lasted me a whole lot longer. So, without a shadow of the doubt, the Amazfit Bip S is going to be my choice over the Realme Watch, and this is also going to be the go-to fitness tracker that I recommend everyone in the foreseeable future. So guys, that wraps up the verdict for this review. Do let me know in the comments below which watch would you pick. Would you pick the Realme Watch or would you pick the Bip S? And as always, if you liked this video, then do give us a big thumbs up and share it with your friends. Until next time, this is Prateek from Mr. Phone signing off.